Today is a celebration of George Michael and everything that he stood for. It's the 20th anniversary of the infamous Outside video, which was about him getting caught in the toilets in LA by the pretty police. And instead of staying at home crying about the homophobia, which is very valid, he was like, no, screw that, I'm going to make an incredible film about sticking two fingers up to the authority and celebrating our history. Because of Section 28, which banned the promotion of homosexuality in public institutions, we've been living in a culture of silence, and it's the 30th anniversary this year. So it's even more important to overcompensate and have loud, proud expressions of queer freedom.
He really owned his queer body, and that's, I think, the most radical act you can have. Not being policed and told what you can do. Having sex, coming cruising here, you know, he was absolutely famous, but he still did it. And that's because of his sexuality and who he was as a human.
I think what's important about today is remembering that our history is one in which a bunch of queer people have explored alternative ways of living and being in public that didn't necessarily fit into what our society's understandings of how normal people should behave, and that those ways of being and living and inhabiting space should be celebrated as opposed to forgotten.
In my mind, queer spaces are laboratories for love. They're places in which people can be explorers and adventurers and scientists in producing new forms of love, kinship, friendship. And so for me, this event is about thinking about not marriage, but thinking about queer love and what kinds of love might exist in the future that exist beyond heteronormativity, beyond monogamy, beyond getting married.
Publicising an event like this and celebrating the way that George Michael interacted with the land sexually, I think is a great thing to do. You know, we are part of the natural world, and I think a lot of modern urban people get ill physically and mentally and spiritually because they disconnect from the natural world and the rhythms of the natural world. To actually learn to have a good loving relationship with nature in that way is really important.
I'd like to see people feel like they're connected on one way or another. You know, there's all different shapes and sizes and colours of our environment and our people, and just that cross-pollination of different aspects of our community and our culture, saying hello to each other and making those sorts of connections.
A lot of people that end up in crisis or homelessness, or people seeking asylum, they don't really feel like they're able to access the community or access services. So it's really having that peer support from the community and that voice, that collective voice that enables people to get the support that they need. So that's why these kind of events and inviting intersectional groups to participate and plan and be involved is just really important.